Hello guys. My name is Jess and I have the privilege of taking you through week 3 of our Move Better program. Last week we focused on powering up our pillar with Coach Melanie. This week we are going to focus on boosting our balance. Our balance or our stability is one of the things that we tend to lose as we get older. So we are going to be focusing on that today with some unilateral movements, which means one arm or one leg exercises. For our workout today, guys, all you need is a mat and a set of dumbbells. If we have a lighter set and heavier set, great. We can utilize both today. If not, no worries. One set of dumbbells or no dumbbells at all work just fine. And as always, make sure we have our water on hand so that we are staying hydrated through today's workout. All right, guys, we are going to get started with our pillar prep and our movement prep, which is our warm-up. And what we're going to do to start with is I want you guys to take a nice step out so our feet are a little bit wider than hip width apart here. Take a nice deep breath in, and as we exhale, we're just going to slide our hands down our body, reaching for our ankles or our feet if we can. And then we're going to drop it low into a deep squat here. Now you'll notice my elbows are inside my knees, so we need to make sure our feet are wide enough that they can stay flat on the ground and that we have room to bring our elbows right inside of our knees there. If you feel like you're coming up onto your tiptoes, our feet are probably a little too close, so again, just widen that stance, and we're going to sit here for 2, 1, and then we're going to drive our hips right back up to the ceiling, still holding on to our feet here. Hold for 2, 1, and then drop it right back into that deep squat. We're going to do this 2 more times, guys, holding for a 2 count at the bottom and at the top. We want to feel that stretch the back of our legs and our hamstrings there when we come and bring our hips up to the ceiling, and then coming down nice and low, really working on our hip mobility with this exercise. Perfect. All right, go ahead and slowly stand up, guys. We're going to go into world's greatest stretch next. Greatest stretch because it does a little bit of everything for us. So what I want you to do is take a big step back with our foot, and then we're going to bring our hands down towards the mat here. My right leg is forward, so I'm going to take my right elbow and try to bring that right elbow as close to the floor as possible. I'm then going to rotate towards my right knee, stacking my shoulders, bringing that hand up to the ceiling, and then slowly bring my hand back down to the floor on the outside of my foot. We're going to shift that weight back now, heel to the floor, toe to the ceiling, and once again, we're feeling a good stretch through our hamstring there. Go ahead, shift that weight forward once again. We're going to bring our chest up nice and proud, and then we're going to drive through this front leg and stand at the top. We're going to switch sides, guys, so taking a step back now with our right leg. Left leg is going to be in front here, and so once again, bring your hands down to the floor. Left elbow to left instep, trying to bring that elbow as close to the floor as possible, and then take that left arm and rotate up to the ceiling, stacking our shoulders here. Feel that good stretch through our hip. Bring that hand back down to the floor. We're going to shift our weight back once again, toe to the ceiling. Feel that stretch all through the back of our leg here. Shift that weight forward, nice broad chest, and stand. Awesome. We're going to do this 2 more times each side, guys. So once again, big step back. My right leg is forward. So my right elbow is coming to my right instep. Hold for 2, 1. We're going to rotate that right arm, stacking our shoulders. 2, 1. Bring it down to the floor. Shift that weight back. Toe to the ceiling here. 2, 1. Shift it forward. Nice broad chest and stand. Opposite leg. Drive through. Left leg's in front now, so left elbow to left instep. Hold for 2, 1. Rotate that arm up, stacking our shoulders. 2, 1. Bring that hand down to the outside of our foot. Shift that weight back. Hold for 2, 1. Shift it forward and stand. Awesome, guys. 1 more time each leg. Hopefully those hips and our hamstrings are starting to feel a little bit looser here, and each rep gets a little bit easier to move through. Perfect. Shift that weight back, toe to the ceiling. Shift it forward. Nice broad chest and stand. The last rep here, guys. Left leg's forward. Left elbow to left instep. We're holding for 2, 1. Rotate up to the ceiling. 2, 1. Bring it down toward the floor. Shift that weight back. Hold for 2, 1. Shift it forward. Nice quad chest and stand. Awesome. All right, guys, we're going to go into a bent over windmill, really focusing on our thoracic rotation here. So my feet are going to be a little bit wider than hip width once again. My right arm's going to reach my left foot as we come into that bent over position, and then I'm going to reach my left hand up to the ceiling, stacking those shoulders. Bring it back down, stand, and switch sides. Left hand to right foot, stack those shoulders, and bring it back down. Perfect. We're going to get 2 more each side here, guys. Good. And our goal as we're going through this, if we can get a little bit farther in that rotation, so bringing our hand and our gaze up to the ceiling a little bit farther than we did last rep. It's really what we're looking for, increasing that rotation through our thoracic spine. Good, and stand. Awesome. All right, next we're going to go into a plank position, guys. So tall plank means that we're going to be having our shoulders stacked over our hands, and we're going to be coming into a shoulder tap, opposite hand to opposite shoulder. Our goal with this is I want you to imagine that we have a glass of water on our back. We cannot spill a single drop of water by letting those hips rock side to side. So 2 options here, guys. We want to squeeze those glutes as tight as we can, staying on our toes, or we can drop to our knees, still squeezing those glutes nice and tight to go into those shoulder taps. Up to you. You choose which works for you. And we're going to get 5 each side. So 10 total here, keeping our shoulders stacked right over our hands the whole entire time. Last exercise in our warm-up, guys. We'll get a little bit of activation, and then we're going to get into our first strength block. Perfect. From here, both hands are on the floor. I want you to come up onto your toes if we're not already. Drive your hips up towards the ceiling. We're going to walk our hands back towards our toes. Once we get here, slight bend our knees, and we're just going to slowly roll it up from there. Awesome. All right, getting into some neural activation. We're going to go into some 2-inch runs. What that looks like is we're going super fast feet here, and our arms are moving as slow as possible. Back pocket to eye socket with those hands. We're going to go on my go, and when I say stop. We're going to start with the drop squat though, so feet close together. We're going to come up onto our tiptoes, reach for the ceiling, and when I say go, we're going to bring our feet a little bit wider into that base position, all right? We're going to do that 1 time, and then we'll get started with our 2-inch runs. We're reaching for the ceiling, ready, go. Good, perfect. We're going to do the same thing now, so we're going to drop into that base position. On my second go is when we're going to add in that 2-inch run. All right, feet close together. Here we go. Ready, go, go. Quick feet, slow arms, and rest. Perfect. We're going to do it 1 more time. Just get that heart rate up a little bit higher before we get into our first strength block. All right, here we go, guys. Feet close together. Reach for that ceiling. Ready, go, go. Nice quick feet. And how slow can you move your hands? And rest. Awesome. Guys, grab a quick drink of water here. I'm going to walk us through our first strength block. Our first strength block, guys, we have 3 exercises. We're going to do each one for 30 seconds, and we're going to go through those 3 exercises 3 times. As I said at the beginning of this workout, all we need is a set of dumbbells. If we don't have any weights, no worries. I will show you guys alternatives for our exercises. Exercise number 1, think about having a ladder, an agility ladder in front of us. We're going to use our yoga mat though. We're going to lead with our front foot. So we're moving laterally. So if I'm moving to my left, I'm using my left leg first. If I'm moving to my right, I'm using my right leg first. So what we're going to do is start off of our mat. We're going to go 1 foot forward, 2 foot forward, 1 foot back, 2 foot back. Right here, we can start a little bit slower. We're going to go from one end of our mat to the other, seeing how fast we can go in 30 seconds. As we start to get used to that rhythm, let's go ahead and pick that pace up and move nice and quick through that ladder drill. Guys, our arms are here to help us. Let's make sure we're using our arms as we go through this ladder drill. All right, we have 30 seconds. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Again, let's start a little bit slower. If we're moving to the left, my left foot starts first. If I'm moving to the right, my right foot is going to start first. So it's going to take a second for our brains to get used to that. Once it does though, let's go ahead, pick that pace up. 2 forward and 2 back, going left to right. We're almost there, guys. We have less than 10 seconds left. We got this. Perfect. We have 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome. Shake it up. Second exercise, we're going to grab a set of weights. We're going to hold our dumbbells right in that front rack position, so all rested on our shoulders. We're going to come down into a squat. As I come out of that squat, what I want you to think about is squashing a bug with one of your feet as we punch up towards the ceiling and then right back into that front rack position. Coming down into that squat, squash that bug with our foot as we punch up to the ceiling. Guys, we worked a lot on our pillar last week. Make sure that we are engaging our core all through this exercise here, especially as we punch that weight up to the ceiling. If we don't have weight, guys, no worries. Same thing, we're gonna come down into that squat and then just punch up, acting like we're holding those weights. All right, here we go. We're gonna go in 3, 2, 1, and let's work. 30 seconds on the clock, front rack position here. Coming into that squat, as I come up, big exhale through pursed lips as we squash that bug and punch that weight up to the ceiling here. Back and forth. Now as we're coming to that squat, but leaning back into our heels, we can wiggle our toes a little bit at the bottom of that squat. And then again, big exhale as we punch up to that ceiling. We have 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome. Good work, guys. All right, I'm gonna hang on to my light dumbbells for this next one because we are gonna burn our biceps out. We're gonna hold our weights here at 90 degrees. We're gonna go 30 seconds. One arm curling up and down, all the way down, all the way up, while our opposite arm holds the whole time. We'll go 30 seconds there, and then we'll switch and do 30 seconds on the other without a break. So again, our biceps are going to be burning after this minute of our hold and our curls. Here we go, guys, in 3, 2, 1, and go. I'm gonna hold with one arm, opposite arm is curling all the way down, all the way up. Again, nice 90-degree hold with that opposite arm. And guys, as we're going through this workout today, we're gonna be doing 3 rounds for all of our strength blocks. So if there's a specific exercise that you started and you're like, man, that was really easy. If we have a set of heavier weights, let's go ahead and grab that. If not, we can also go lighter if you felt like that was too heavy, all right? So all right, switching sides in 3, 2, 1, and go. 30 seconds here, guys. Again, 90-degree hold with one side as we come all the way down, all the way up. One of the things I want you to note is make sure we're not rounding those shoulders. Shoulder blades in our back pocket the whole entire time. Core is engaged. We're almost there. Last few reps here. Keep going, keep going. We have 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome job, guys. Let's go ahead. Shake those arms out for just a second. That was round 1. We're gonna go through those 3 exercises 2 more times, starting with that ladder drill. So here we go. Pick a side of your mat to start on. We're going in and out. Can we pick up that pace just a little bit more for round number 2? And 3, 2, 1, and go. Remember, if we're moving to the left, that left foot leads. If we're moving to the right, our right foot leads. We got this, guys. Use those arms. Our arms are there to help, and we're not robots, so make sure we're going opposite arm, opposite leg as we're going through this. It will help. Good work, good work. See, I'm even getting myself mixed up here with those feet. Nice job. We're almost there, guys. Keep going, keep going. Last rep. Let's make it back in 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. All right, guys, here we go. Right into that squat with that rotational punch in 3, 2, 1, and go. Feet are going to be a little bit wider, hip width again as we come up. Squash that bug. Rotate and punch up towards the ceiling. Big exhale as we punch up. That core is engaged. Think about when someone comes and sucker punches you in the gut. What you do, you're going to flex really hard. I want you guys to do that as we're coming up into this punch. Big exhale. We have 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice work. All right, shake those arms off for just a second. We're gonna go into our bicep curls here. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Pick which one's gonna hold first and which one's gonna curl first. 90 degrees with the one that's holding, and then a nice big curl with their opposite one. Guys, if we don't have light enough weights, feel free to just come here and do those bicep curls with one weight. If it's getting a little too heavy, or rest our one arm and just curl through these 30 seconds. Couple options, but we're gonna switch hands here in 3, 2, 1, and go. All right. Can't remember which one I did now. There we go, guys. Good work, good work. Hold and curl. As we get tired, make sure those shoulder blades are staying in our back pocket. We want that nice, proud chest, full extension bottom, and your elbow comes all the way straight, and then all the way at the top. Those biceps should be on fire right now, but we got this. We're almost there. The last couple reps, keep going. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome job, guys. All right, that is round number 2. We're gonna go right into round number 3. So back to our ladder drill. I'm gonna challenge you guys even more here. Can we go just 1% faster on this ladder drill? We practiced it. We learned it, we practiced it, now it's time to perfect it here, guys. We're moving in 3, 2, 1, and go. Perfect it and perform. If we can go just a little bit quicker, make sure we're leading with the right foot. Our arms are moving with us. We got this. Last time doing this exercise today. Let's make it our best round yet. Good work, good work. We are more than halfway. How many more times can you make it on your mat here? Again, if we need to, just step it in, step it out. Moving at our own pace, but we have 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good job, guys. Picking up those weights, going into that squat to our rotational planche. And 3, 2, 1, and go. Nice big squat. Big exhale with that strong planche up to the ceiling. Again, if we don't have weights, we can go ahead and go body weight here as we're moving through this. Awesome job, guys. Almost done with our first strength block. Last couple reps of our squats. It's that rotational punch here. Good. Last rep in 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome. All right, let's shake those arms out real quick. Getting ready for our final set of those bicep curls. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, and go. All the way up, all the way down. Make sure we're breathing here. Shoulder blades in our back pocket. Good. We got this, guys. So close to being done with this first strength block. Again, as I said, we're focusing on our balance, our stability, really working on unilateral movement. So just like we're doing now, making this one arm move and work at a time. Switching in 3, 2, 1, and switch sides. Here we go. Final 30 seconds here. This arm's gonna be a little more tired after holding, after already doing 2 sets of these, but we got it. All the way through, full extension. Let's not sell ourselves short. I want perfect reps all the way through. Even if we're tired, we can go lighter, we can slow it down, but make sure we're getting perfect reps all the way through here, guys. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome job, guys. Strength block number 1 is done. Let's go ahead, grab a quick drink, and I'm gonna walk us through strength block number 2. All right, for this next one, we are gonna go have 2 exercises, and we're gonna go through those 2 exercises 2 times. For this one, guys, we're gonna go for a rep count. So exercise number 1, we're gonna do 10 reps each side. Exercise number 2, we're gonna do 5 reps each side. So for our first exercise, we're gonna go into a single arm bent over row. So we can grab 1 or 2 weights, up to you, but we're gonna come into a bent over position here. So shoot our hips back towards the wall behind us, slight bend our knees, and we wanna make sure our shoulder blades stay in our back pocket the whole time, so we're nice and long all through our torso, and then our head is going to stay even with the rest of our body. Bring that chest towards the floor. We're gonna go 10 bent over rows on one arm, And then we're going to switch sides. Guys, as we're going through this, I want you to really pay attention to our shoulders here. That weight's gonna wanna drag our shoulder towards the floor. Make sure we're keeping it nice and square, level here, as we hug our rib cage with our elbow, and then drive that dumbbell into our side pocket. We're gonna go 10 on our right, 10 on our left. Go ahead, grab whatever weight you want to use for this. We're gonna go in 3, 2, 1, and go. Get that good downward position. Chest towards the floor, shoulders are locked in. Big pull at the top. Bring in that dumbbell into our side pocket for all 10 reps. And remember, guys, we're going through 3 times. So if we think the weight that first set feels a little too light or too heavy, let's go ahead and adjust that weight as we're going through here. Nice work. Big pull. Last rep here. And then we're going to go ahead and switch sides. So staying that same bent over position. Opposite arm. Our shoulder blade still stays locked in as we pull up into our side pocket. Awesome job, guys. 10 reps on this opposite arm. And then we're going to get into our next exercise. Big squeeze. Think about having a grape in between your shoulder blades. We are trying to squash that grape every single time we drive that weight up to our chest here, up to our rib cage. Good. Last rep and stand. Perfect. All right, this next one, we can either use 2 dumbbells or go body weight. What we're going to do is we're going to start in a lateral lunge. So we're going to bring our foot out nice and wide, dropping those weights to either side of our foot. Think about sitting back in the chair here. So nice front chest. Drive through the top. I'm going to get same exact leg and go into a reverse lunge then. Shoulders are locked in, nice proud chest. Drive through the top. We're going to get 5 each side. So again, as we come into that lateral lunge, hips down, chest up, drive through the top, and then we're going to come into that reverse lunge, and then drive through the top. 5 on our right, 5 on our left. Go ahead, pick whichever weight you want to use for that, and we're going to go ahead and get started. Here we go. Into that lateral lunge, drive through, into our reverse lunge. We're going to get all 5 on this leg, and then we're going to switch and get all 5 on our opposite leg. Remember, guys, we can go body weight here, so go ahead, drop those weights if we need, and then big reverse lunge back and forth here until we hit those 5 reps. Once we hit those 5 reps, we're going to switch sides, guys. So again, your choice whether we want to grab weights or go body weight for this. But again, nice big step, opposite leg, hips down, chest up, drive to the top into that reverse lunge. Awesome job. I want you guys to find something on the wall in front of you. I want you to look at that the whole entire time. We go both into that lateral lunge and then into our reverse lunge. Awesome job, guys. 5 reps. That's going to be the end of round number 1. Remember, we're going through 3 times. So we have 2 more sets here. So let's go ahead and grab those weights once again. And we're going to go into our bent over rows. Drive those hips back, slight bend in our knees. Shoulder blades in our pocket, big squeeze at the top, slow and controlled on the way down. We have 10 reps here, guys. We got this. Make sure we're breathing through this, even as we keep our core engaged for all 10 reps. Awesome. Switching sides. Like I said, you can either hold on to both weights or we can hold on to one. Whichever you guys prefer, just make sure we're hugging that rib cage with our elbow, driving that dumbbell into our side pocket. The last couple reps here. Nice job. Good. And go ahead and stand. We're going to go right into that lateral to reverse lunge, guys. So again, pick a leg to start. We're going to get all 5 reps on one side and then all 5 on the other. Find that same spot on the wall. We're going to look at that spot the whole entire time. We go from our lateral lunge into that reverse lunge. Good, last rep here. Come down nice and low, drive through the top. And we're going to switch sides, same thing. Big step out, drive through, right into that reverse lunge. Good. 3 more reps on this side. drive through, and reverse. Almost there, guys. Perfect. Again, nice proud chest. Keep those shoulders locked in every single rep here. Good. Go ahead, shake it out real quick. Grab a quick drink. We're gonna go into our third and our final round in this strength block. Awesome, here we go, guys. Final set of these bent over rows, 10 each side. Once again, drive those hips back, locking those shoulder blades. And then make sure we're breathing as we bring that weight up into our side pocket. 10 on our right, 10 on our left. Y'all are crushing this right now. We are so close to being done. Last couple reps. And we switch sides. 10 on our other side. Actively keeping that core engaged. Nice job, guys. 2 more reps here. And stand it up. All right, final set of our lateral to reverse lunges. Here we go. Locking those shoulders. Find that spot on our wall to look at. And we're moving. 5 on our right, 5 on our left. Awesome job, guys. We're gonna get into some more stability and core specific exercises next. So let's get excited. Finish out these reps right here. We're so close. Good. Awesome job. Switching sides. Final 5 reps here. Look at that spot on the wall. Keeping our shoulders locked in. Even as we get tired, sit back into that chair and then bring that knee an inch or 2 off the ground. Good. Once we finish these 5 reps, grab some water, catch your breath, and I'm going to walk us through our next strength block. Awesome job. All right, so for our next strength block, guys, we're going to go back to time. So once again, we're going to have 2 exercises. We're going to do each one 3 rounds through, and we're doing them for 30 seconds at a time. First exercise, we want to grab a lighter weight for this one. We're going to go into our plank with row. You may have heard this as a renegade row in the past. So into that high plank position, shoulders stay stacked over our hands. And remember, we have that glass of water on our back. We cannot feel a single drop, but letting your hips rock side to side. Once again, we're pulling that weight into our side pocket, keeping those hips nice and stable. Option 2 is drop to those knees. Make sure we're still squeezing those glutes. And then we're going to pull our weight into our side pocket here for those 30 seconds. Again, we're going to alternate for 30 seconds. So on my time, go ahead and grab that light weight real quick. And we're going to move. And 3, 2, 1, and go. Again, find that plank position. Shoulders are stacked over our hands. Hips are even with the rest of our body. We're squeezing our glutes. If we're on our toes right now, guys, and feel those hips are rocking side to side, go ahead and bring those feet out a little bit wider. That's going to increase our base, make that base wider, and make it a little bit easier to balance here as we're going through this unilateral plank throw. Last couple reps, we got this, guys. Keep that core engaged, squeeze those glutes. We have 3, 2, 1, and shake it off. Awesome work. All right, so for this next one, as promised, some more core. So we're gonna come into our Russian twist. We can use a dumbbell or go body weight, up to you guys. I want us to start with our heels on the floor. We're gonna lean back, nice broad chest, shoulder blades are out of pocket, and then we can lift our heels off the ground. From here, rotate side to side. I want this to be a slow movement, guys. Think about using your core to pull yourself through that rotation instead of just twisting our shoulders really fast. If we need to, guys, we can drop onto our heels here, be a little more stable, and either do it with that dumbbell or without. Your choice, but here we go. We're going to 3, 2, 1, and go. Slow and controlled. Make sure we're breathing through this. We tend to hold our breath when we do core work. We want to make sure we're breathing here. All 30 seconds. Keeping that core engaged. We got this. Not using those shoulders, but use that core to pull yourself through. We're almost there, guys. Last couple reps. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome job, guys. That is round 1. So we're going to go back into that plank with our row for 30 more seconds. We have 2 more sets. Plank with row, and then our Russian twist. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Going into that plank with row. Remember, guys, option 2 is coming onto our knees here so that we are nice and stable. There's no way those hips are rocking side to side. We're still making those back muscles work by pulling that weight up to our rib cage. We're still working on our shoulder stability, staying in that one arm plank position here. And we're still making our core work. So your choice, guys, last couple of reps in 3, 2, 1, and shake it off. Nice job. All right, flipping it over into that Russian twist. Again, either keeping our heels on the floor or off. Moving again in 3, 2, 1, and go. Even if those heels are still on the floor, guys, we want to lean back here. Activate that core as we lean back. Nice proud chest. Slow and controlled. Making our abs move us through that rotation there. Good work. We're almost there, guys. Last few reps. We have 5, 3, 2, 1, and shake it off. Awesome job. All right, round 2 done. We have 1 final round left. We got this. Again, staying strong all through our pillar. We powered up that pillar last week, so let's utilize that here in this plank position. We're a little bit more tired now, but we can do this. Squeeze those glutes, draw your belly button to your spine, and lock your shoulder blades into your back pocket here for these final 30 seconds of our plank with row. And 3, 2, 1, and go. Pulling it all the way up to our side pocket and back down. Awesome job, guys. Final time doing this exercise today. We're so close with our first workout in week number 3. Increasing that stability, working on our balance. Good work, guys. Last couple of reps. We have 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. All right, bring it back over. Coming into those Russian twists. Final 30 seconds. We're going to finish this out together. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Once again, we're breathing. We're using our core to pull us through that rotation. If we want to challenge ourselves here for our final set, guys, and we don't have a weight yet, let's go ahead and grab that weight to finish this out right here. Because we're more than halfway through with these 30 seconds. Only a couple more reps left. Left and right side here. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Good work, guys. All right. That was the end of our third strength block. Guess what? We have our last strength block coming up. That is our finisher, guys. What's a workout without a good finisher? For our finisher today, we're going to go back to rep counts. So you're going to be going at your own pace. We have 2 exercises that we are going to work through. Each exercise is going to be 8 reps each side. Because once again, focusing on those unilateral movements here. So, first exercise, we have 2 options, guys. We can either use our weight for this, or we can go body weight. It's up to you. So, for this first exercise, we're coming into that dead bug position. What that looks like is our knees are going to be at 90 degrees. I want you to imagine that we have a grape underneath our low back. We are trying to squash that grape by pressing our low back into the floor the whole entire time we're going through this movement. Hands are going to be stacked over our shoulders here. My opposite arm, opposite leg are going to come out nice and long, trying to reach my heel to the wall in front of me and reach my fingertips to the wall behind me and then back to the top. We're going to alternate reps here, guys. And what I want you to think about doing is having a straw in your mouth. We're going to blow air through that straw as we reach up nice and long and bring it back to the top. If we want a little more of a challenge, we can grab the light weights here and go back and forth for those 8 reps each side. If you don't have a light enough weight, we can also just grab that one weight on either side there and bring both arms back as we kick that wall behind us. So a few different options for you guys there, but we have 8 each side regardless of how we're doing it. So let's get started, guys. This is the final part of our workout. Day 1, week 3. So let's get it into those dead bugs in 3, 2, 1, and go. Remember, nice long exhale. We're squashing that grape the whole entire time. We're coming down. We're reaching for those walls on either side of us. Big, big exhale. Awesome job, guys. 8 on our right, 8 on our left. We got this. Either using those weights or going body weight. It's up to you. All the way to our 16 total reps. Good. Think about squeezing those quads, locking those arms out for those 16 reps. We're going to come up from there, put those weights down, and this next one, we're going to go into a single leg glute bridge. What that's going to look like is we're going to go one heel on the floor, toe to the ceiling, this opposite knee, we're going to keep bent at 90 degrees, or we can drive our heel up to the ceiling. Hands can be on the floor, or hands can come up to you. But we're going to go 8 glute bridges each side. That means we're shooting our hips up to the ceiling, slow and controlled, back down. Once we complete 8 reps, we're going to add a little extra challenge, because why not? It's our finisher. We're going to hold for 10 seconds at the top. So we'll work together on this one, going through our 8 reps and that 10-second hold. Here we go. Pick which leg you want to start with. Heel on the floor, toe to the ceiling. Draw that belly button to our spine. We're going in 3, 2, 1, and go. Shoot it up and back down. All 8 reps here, guys. Big, big squeeze with that glute and that hamstring at the top of that exercise. Good. Last 2 reps here, we're going to hold. 3, 2, 1, and hold. We have 10 seconds on the clock. We got this. That glute should be nice and tight right now, a little bit on fire. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and bring those hips down. Awesome job. We are going to switch sides. Same thing, opposite leg. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Shoot those hips up. We have 8 reps, giving me that big, big squeeze at the top. Nice job, guys. All the way to 8. Final 2 reps. 2, 1, and we hold. 10-second hold, guys. We are so close to being done. Remember, we're only doing our finisher 2 times. That means we only have 1 more round. 3, 2, 1, and bring those hips down. Awesome work. All right, right back into our dead bugs. Let's quickly grab those weights. We're coming to that dead bug position, body weight, and we're moving. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Big exhale as we reach for those walls, and we're smashing that grape underneath our low back the whole entire time. Nice job, that guys. We're halfway done right now. 8 more reps. Nice, big, long reach. Good. All the way to 16 reps. 8 each side. Squeeze those quads. And then we're going to go ahead, bring those weights back down to the floor. And right away, we're going back into that glute bridge. Single leg glute bridge, heel on the floor, toes to the ceiling. We have 8 reps. And go. Big squeeze. Hands are either on the floor or up above us. You guys choose what works for you here for these 8 reps. Good. Last 2 reps, and we're going to hold. 3, 2, 1, and let's hold. Final 10 seconds on this leg here, guys. We got this. We're going to finish it out together. We're so close. We have 3, 2, 1, and slowly bring those hips down. We're going to switch. We're getting right into it. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and go. All 8 reps. Final leg here. Final exercise in our workout today, guys. Good. Keep giving me that big squeeze at the top. Last 2 reps. 1, 2, and we hold. Final 10 seconds right here, guys. Let's make this the best 10 seconds of our workout. Keep holding, we got this. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good, bringing those hips down, guys. Awesome job. We are gonna get a little cool down in a little regen. So let's go ahead, sit up here for just a second. If you need to grab some water, grab a quick drink. But we're gonna come into a seated position. You can keep your legs straight, you can cross them, whatever you feel comfortable with here. What we're gonna do though is take a nice deep breath in as we open up our chest. And then we're gonna exhale and bring one arm across your body. And we're just gonna stretch that shoulder out. We had a lot of shoulder stability exercises today, guys. Do nice deep breaths in through our nose, slowly exhaling through our mouth. Perfect. Go ahead and give me 2 more nice deep breaths, slowly inhaling through our nose and slowly exhaling through our mouth. On that second exhale, let's go ahead. One more time, deep breath in as we open up that chest. Bring that opposite arm across our body, now stretching out that shoulder. Once again, focus on our breathing. Nice deep breaths in through our nose, slowly exhaling through our mouth. Good work today, guys. Y'all are crushing this Move Better program. We're already on week 3. Time flies when we're having fun. I hope we're already starting to feel stronger. I feel like we're moving better because ultimately, when we move better, we feel better. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to bring it back down onto our mats. We're going to go ahead and lay it on our back here. I want you to keep one knee bent. We're going to hug the opposite knee to our chest to start. If this feels pretty good here, guys, make sure that low back is engaged. Squashing that grate underneath our low back once again so our core is engaged. We can go ahead and straighten that leg. Again, only if that feels all right on our low back. Stretching out our hips here. Go ahead and give me 2 nice deep breaths in here, slowly exhaling. Good. On that second exhale, we're going to change the angle of the stretch just a little bit. We're going to reach down, grab our ankle, and come over to a leg cradle here. So pull that foot towards our chest and that knee towards our chest. We'll feel that stretch a little bit more into that glute here. And just changing the angle where we feel it in our hip. Good. Go ahead and give me 1 more nice deep breath in. As we exhale, we're going to slowly release. Once again, let's go ahead and start with that knee bent. Pulling our opposite knee to our chest here. If this feels okay, go ahead and straighten out that opposite leg. Nice deep breath in, slowly exhaling. Good. 1 more nice deep breath in. As we exhale, reach for that foot. Pull our foot and our knee towards our chest now. Nice deep breath in. Perfect. 1 more nice deep breath in, slowly exhale, guys. We're going to sit it back up, and we're going to flip it over into a child's pose. So what that looks like is we want feet together, knees apart. We're going to walk our hands out here. In this position, I want you to rest your forehead on the floor, and then press your palms into the floor, trying to eliminate that space in between our shoulder blades, feeling that nice deep stretch all through our shoulders, our lats, our back. Really just bringing our heart rate, our breathing down here. Awesome work today, guys. Just a reminder, I know we were talking about drinking water all through class today, but make sure we're drinking water throughout the day, staying hydrated. Working out means we're sweating a little bit more, which means that we need to be drinking more water than we're used to. So make sure we're drinking some water today. Go ahead and do 1 more nice deep breath in, slowly exhale. We're going to walk it back to the top. Guys, thank you so much for joining me on week 3 of our Move Better program, day 1. I will see you guys on day 2 here, so let's get ready to have some fun and make sure we are stretching, staying nice and mobile throughout the week, especially if we are sore, because movement is lubricant, guys. Thank you guys, and I will see you guys in a couple days.